Boys!
Hey,
What's up?
Yo, what the fuck is up, bro?
Citizens of the Earth, welcome to the new podcast.
We are back with another edition of Bearings on the Pod. What do you think? Bearings on the Pod? Kind of a cool name.
Sounds like we're going to the washroom.
I was gonna
on
say
the
that.
pod. Yo, Bearings
Maybe-
on the pot.
Yeah.
Pod. Wow,
Like-
yeah, we can do a few of these now. We'll do one on
Yeah.
the pod where everyone's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
One on the pot where everyone smokes a joint. That would
Yeah,
be bad.
Colin can lead that one.
Colin
Yeah.
looks like he just smoked a joint right now.
Do
Yeah.
I? Damn.
Yeah, look, everyone look at Colin's camera. This shit. Look, Colin looks like he's on film right now. This is cool.
Yeah.
Colin,
I
speak.
am. I feel. Oh yeah, I have to speak to be on camera, eh?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
Dude,
I
I
like
gotta
it.
look.
I love the stash.
Thank you. It's last day of November now, so who knows if it'll be around tomorrow.
It's like a mix of
Damn.
cool and creepy, but like more cool,
Yep.
I think.
That's kind of that's the 50-50 reaction I've been getting. It's like 50% of people who see it are like, "Damn, that's cool," and 50% of people are like, "Yeah, don't do that."
Shit, I gotta get away from
then-
you, dude.
And then what are the percentage of people who said it's cool that are actually lying to you?
Oh,
Probably
tough
pretty heavy.
call.
But here's the thing: not a lot of people see it though because masks. You know.
Yeah,
True.
that's fair. That's
So
fair.
it's like now the whole world sees it.
This guy
All right,
stays safe.
crew,
Colin stays
crew.
safe.
we asked you guys for some questions about the record, and we got some Insta DMs. We're gonna answer them here. You guys want to roll with the first one? We got 15 in total, so we're gonna speedball these.
Let's go.
Speedball. Spit him
Just speedball.
quick as you can.
All right. First question comes from Chad Skittles. Love the name. What gear was used for the guitar and bass tones?
Kemper,
No
baby.
gear. No gear. Just a
None.
Kemper.
I can
Kemper. We
This
used
was
the
our
Kemper.
first record using a Kemper, so we just plugged straight into that, and Courtney could just like dial in the tone. And what guitars did we use? We used I think I used my Strat. Fitz, did we use any of yours? One of
Nope.
Courtney's. We used one of
We
Courtney's
used-
guitars.
We
Well-
used three of Courtney's guitars. We used
Yeah.
Courtney's Les Paul, Courtney's
Yeah.
Telly, and then Courtney's. Hold up. This guy.
hollow body
Schecter.
Schecter.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah,
also
we did.
we also used for the acoustics. Courtney brought us to the guitar store, and we got to pick one out.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
him.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
And
we
what
picked out. We got to pick it out for the
Dad
studio.
bought us a guitar.
Yeah.
Dad brought us to Guitar Center and it was like, here you go, kids, pick one.
What about bass?
Literally, it was like
Colin. What did
the
you use?
birthday
on
I always
what
wanted.
bass?
We used two basses. We used my Fender American Jaguar, and we used his Fender American Precision bass. And that was all you need, baby.
All
That's it.
American, baby. All American.
All American.
day.
But now I play a Reverend, so
But yeah, that was the tones. All right, next one comes from Nick's Right. Are you gonna make more music like Dreams? I think we should.
Yeah.
Whole record like that.
Maybe not a whole record, but probably in the future it'd be cool to do like an EP that's maybe in that space. I don't know. It's weird. Music's so like I feel like we can do a lot more stuff now with everything that happened during quarantine. I feel like bands are experimenting more with like doing EPs and stuff like that. So maybe we can do something like that.
and like there's
Yeah,
also some of that like that kind of vibe in like the Bridge of Over now and stuff. And I can see us incorporating more music, like more like just like trap hats and stuff like that into stuff. I can see that happening.
808s on every
808s.
Bearings song.
Yeah, Colin, your job it's gone. We're
Okay.
just- everything's 808s now.
And I just hit the 808s every time,
Yeah, you just get to sit on a keyboard.
and I
with
just
Yo,
trigger it.
We
Let's
need
go.
to get a hella feature on the next one then. Whatever EP or album. Who we getting? Who we getting to spit a verse?
We're
Lil
getting
Nas X.
Logic out of retirement.
Wait, Logic's
Young Lean.
retired?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He retired from music to become a Twitch streamer.
Isn't he like 20?
Yo.
Yeah,
How,
He's been
I don't
going
know how
to-
old he actually is, but
He's a father.
he is
Oh,
a father.
really?
That's why he
He's
retired.
He's been
He wanted to
divorced already.
What?
dude,
Yeah.
has lived a whole life.
He's
Like,
only
that's crazy.
20.
Retired, started another career, gotten divorced. He's like,
He got a whole software named after him. Guy's
Dude,
crazy.
yo, straight up. I want to sit down for a beer with Logic, man. What's his first name?
Lodge.
Real name?
Bobby.
Lodge.
It's Bobby.
Logic.
Lodge.
It's actually Bobby, right?
Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby. Yeah.
All right, Bobby. If
something.
you're watching this next record, you're coming out of retirement, buddy.
Next
Bobby
podcast you're on.
Yeah. All right. Next one is from Sarah Cable. Did you guys have any other visual ideas for the album art besides the one you chose? I think we did. What did it start out like?
Yeah.
Doug?
So I really wanted it. I was like, it'd be cool if there was like eyes, and that was it. It was just like a blank cover with 2 eyes, and then "Hello, It's You." But then it
No,
looked
there's
bad.
no eyes.
Yeah, then it went the total opposite direction.
Yeah. Kay was like, whatever you had, the opposite. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what's a funny thing though about the art? If you look close enough, you can see her eyeball, and it's actually kind of scary.
It's a little, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like you don't notice it. You don't notice it, but if you look close enough, it's like, damn, it's there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of like it though.
She's definitely got eyeballs.
No, she killed it. Honestly, we're super happy with the album art. But
Yeah.
the next one's from Miriam_Lisette. Favorite memory while recording the album. I know we kind of like touched on this in the last podcast, but like, did anything kind of like pop up in your guys' minds about that month? I have a tough time just because like we said, it's like the same thing every day. It kind of just blends
Yeah,
together.
I don't know. There was so much. I feel like you could just watch the other podcast and that whole podcast is answering that.
Well,
like,
Yeah.
Something I'm not sure if we've talked about it yet, but at the place we were staying, there was a dog, really cute husky named Kiwi.
Oh.
Shout out to Kiwi.
Shout out.
And Kiwi
Yo.
had some beef with Colin.
Oh,
Colin,
yeah.
Colin, tell the
That was
story.
So
my
funny.
God.
Colin, tell the story of the first night we got there because it was scary as hell.
We got there. It was like pretty late. It was like 10 p.m. I guess, and we started hanging out. And we loved Kiwi. We've met Kiwi many times, and all of a sudden, Kiwi just had beef with me out of nowhere. Like literally, just like I walked up to her to pet her, and she started barking at me. And then she like started getting all playful, but like then she started
Biting.
chasing me.
Yeah.
It went on for a while.
was
It went on for a
scared.
long time. I
Yeah.
started to get scared because she wouldn't stop fucking with specifically me. And I love dogs. So I was like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah,
And
What
this
did
was
I
our
do?
one
first
time-
night there. This is our first
Yeah,
night
and
there
then
too,
it was
so
the
you're
whole
just
month.
like the whole month is gonna be like
Nah,
this.
dude. One day on the first week, we came home and Kiwi just sprinted from the top floor, and just
Yeah.
booked it for Colin and like jumped on him. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
keep
was,
in mind
she was
too,
kind
like,
to everyone else.
Yeah.
we all slept in like the same area too. So anytime it'd be early in the morning, Kiwi would like wake us all up and just like attack Colin's feet or something. That was a great
Yeah,
month for
she also-
sleep, guys.
Yeah. She also had a boyfriend. Remember that?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
Did.
Nick.
Kingston.
Kingston would come and hang
Kingston.
out every once in a while.
Yep.
Straight up,
Kingston
Kingston.
rocked.
Kingston Rock too. Yo, Kiwi would
That's a
like
good
wait
dog.
by the window and like look for Kingston, you know, just staring,
Yeah.
waiting for her love to come back. It was a great month, man.
Yeah.
It rocked.
Next one is from Rain Domsky. What is the hardest song for everybody to play on the album? So like, I'm sure we all have like different picks, but what do you think is the hardest one? That like, let's be real. Not that hard of an album to play, guys.
Yeah.
Pretty,
I can-
yeah,
I can-
pretty.
I can think of like 4 songs on Blue in the Dark that are 10 times harder to play than anything on Hello, It's You.
I would say
Yeah.
that
But-
what makes it hard is not actually the like playing it, but songs like I Feel It All, and it's hard to do
Have
live.
so much space, yeah. But then again, we haven't
Yeah.
done it in so long, so it's
Yeah,
hard
maybe
to
we'd be able to
say
do it
right
better.
now as well.
I-
Like
I can
Super
honestly-
Deluxe has a lot of space too, but
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't played it as
Yeah.
I mean, we played it as an instrumental band, but I mean that's good. I think for me it's over now, but it's not that hard, so I don't know.
Yeah, for
I
me,
feel like
for me, it might be like Lovely, Lovely, just because it's got a lot of like soul and feel. It's hard to nail that because like the bass line is such a driving part of it. It's not like very hard to play, but like the feel is like you got to nail that shit, the timing and all that.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Sway is tough for me in the choruses because the singing that I do with Doug back and forth while playing the riff, because the riff has space too. I've just noticed it. It's like it's gonna be tough when we play that live, but I think I got it down. The riff is so easy, but it's so repetitive, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
End perfect is. I can imagine it would be tricky.
Yeah.
That little
But, But yeah, if you guys want to go learn the whole record, I'm sure you could do it tonight. So go check it out.
Seriously.
10 songs one night. Let's go.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Oh, the next one is from Rain Domsky as well. Snuck in 2 questions here. Damn. What's the most
That's illegal.
meaningful song to each one of us? Which one means the most? I guess it's like ties into favorite, but what do you think is like the most meaningful? For me, I was gonna say Love Me Like You Did for myself, I think. Like my favorite's Lovely Lovely, but I think most meaningful for me would be Love Me Like You Did.
I don't know if I think they all mean a lot.
Yeah,
They
that's the
all-
tough thing.
It's hard.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to pick.
They're all special in their own way.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
especially because I don't think like when I do lyrics, I just write it about my own life. Like, I
Mhm.
don't really make too much stuff up, so it's all pretty real and it all means a lot.
What's the most meaningless song on the record?
There's that's good. That's good.
Probably
that's-
Sway. Probably Sway.
Yeah,
Maybe,
no, I guess
yeah.
that is true. Sway is about kind of nothing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that
It's
would
just
be
just a bop.
yeah,
it's
just intentionally a bop.
it's just flow. That's all that song is.
Yeah.
That's all you need sometimes, man.
All
But they're
you
all
need.
meaningful. You're right. It's like, what's your most meaningful kid? You know, it's like
Yeah.
obviously Timmy, dude.
It's like
Obviously,
you don't know.
Ryan loves all his kids.
Yeah,
all
like
10 of them.
you don't know until you see which one's made you the most money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very
Exactly.
true.
Who's
Yeah,
gonna?
Sway
Right
is
to the top.
Sway is front running right now. I love Sway
Oh,
more
yeah.
than anything.
Mhm.
Dude,
Sway means
the-
a lot to me.
Yeah.
Dude, the amount of cars I've bought just off of Sway money is ridiculous. Like,
Dude, I can't even fit my Teslas in the driveway.
Oh,
Like
I
they're
know.
like I parked on the road.
It's just stupid. The next one's the next one's from Fallon.below. What was the writing process like for Over Now? It's kind of a cool story because we did it at
It is a
Alan
good
Day's
story.
house. Alan Day from 4 Years Strong. We went to his house for a weekend.
Yeah, it was a good time. Hung out with the dogs, chickens. There was a
Mm.
rooster that would wake us up in the morning. It was a good
Yeah.
time.
There was Alan Day, and that is an experience in itself, you know.
But it was good because we wrote that after Sway. We did Sway the first day, and then Over Now was the second day. And Colin and Alan went to go get the van fixed,
Mhm.
and I just quickly mocked up a loose version of it, and then we went in and did it, and turned it into
Yeah.
a real song.
It was so funny too because
Yeah.
we were all in a small ass room. Alan's studio at his house is like a pretty small room, and there's all 5 of us, his 2 dogs, and him, and we're all just sitting there huddled around this like desk and computer writing Over Now and Sway, and it came together so naturally though. Like same with Sway and Over Now, with both of them. Just each day we finished the demos for each song.
Yeah, Alan's
Yeah.
really easy to work with. He's mad
Yeah.
fast.
Another
Whipped out that
another
what's
thing.
that thing called? Sorry, go on, Mike.
wasn't it December 31st that we did Over Now, and then we had to drive back in time for New Year's or something,
Yeah.
and there's
It
this
was
like crazy
it was the
snowstorm.
30th.
And
And then we
But
drove.
we
3
left.
a.m.
We left at like 2 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was-
That
yeah.
was
was
like
the,
super late.
That was the wake up. It's time to drive. It's fucking 3 a.m. My guy.
Fucking 3 a.m. My God, those were the original lyrics to Sway
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
That was another brutal
Damn.
drive, man. We could do a whole podcast on just brutal drives.
I think every
Oh.
band ever could.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
the one cool part about Over Now is the line you are the weak to my knees was when I just laid down a freestyled verse, and it didn't make any sense, but it was cool, so we kept it for the
Oh
record.
yeah. That's true.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
That's like
Stumbled
a
on
lot
it
of
by accident.
people's. That's a lot of people's favorite lyric too, which is cool. It's one that
Mhm.
stands out, you know.
It was just a freestyle, Lil Wayne.
Accidental lyrical genius.
Yeah, bruh.
All right. The next one's from Chloe. We all know Chloe. What's up, Chloe?
Of Closter.
I think, yeah, this is hers here. Why is it so sad? It's not even that sad.
Yeah, it's not that sad. Life's like,
Life's sad, man.
life's
Like
sad.
that.
So
Shit is bleak as fuck. So we wrote a record about it.
yeah.
That's it, man. And then the
Yep.
next question. The next question is from Reese Purdy. Why is it so good? Explain that one.
Life's good.
Life's
Life
sad.
is bleak as fuck, and we had to up it a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why.
Life is sad and good, and those are pretty much the only two emotions you feel.
Yeah.
From Tess.Young. How did you choose which singles were gonna be released first?
We didn't.
It's
Too
actually true.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a.
I mean, we had an idea, but then
I think we all knew Sway was going to be a single. We were
And
like,
Courtney-
yeah, this will end up being a single.
And Courtney forced our hand at Super Deluxe. He
Yeah.
literally said he was going to
Yeah.
kill one of us if Super Deluxe didn't end up being a single. So we had
which
to
is funny. Which is funny too, because the first time Courtney heard Super Deluxe, he was like, "It's okay," you know.
Yeah.
that was the worst one in his eyes, I think. Right? The worst
the beginning.
demos. He didn't like it. Yeah, at the beginning.
And then it became his favorite, like he said on the last podcast. Like that's one of his favorite ones.
Yeah.
But remember that day that the Pure Noise team came in and heard the record? I think they said that day too that Sway was going to be a single for sure. And we were just
Yeah.
sitting there with Jake and Cahill just jamming the record. I think, what did Cahill say to me? I think he heard Super Deluxe, and he whispered to me while he was listening. He was just like, "This is dope as fuck." That's the only thing he said to me.
And that's how the singles were chosen
Yeah.
that day
Yeah.
after breakfast.
Yeah, the song has to be dope as fuck if it's gonna be a single. John A. Mutt asks, "What's the song you're looking forward to most live?"
So I think we've answered this before.
Yeah.
And
I think we have.
No, we
My
answered it
ans-
in the Q&A on Discord.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah,
didn't
true.
answer it in like a podcast like this.
I think so. Mine was Sway. Mine's Sway, because I think it's gonna pop off. It's gonna be sick.
I'm the same. I think just from that opening riff and the bounciness of the song, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. The most fun to play will be Transient Colors, but with the crowd and shit, Sway's gonna bang.
Ditto. Agreed.
Yeah. I'm in agreement
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That's
I think
the way you
I
pick
think-
one.
I think we all
Yeah.
said like Lovely will be dope too once the crowd's involved. I think.
Once we figure
Yeah.
out how to play it.
Yeah, we still
Yeah,
gotta figure
yeah.
that out.
Yeah, we need to learn our songs too. That's the toughest part, right?
Because I didn't play a second on the record.
Courtney actually played everything.
Yeah, I played
Sang
everything.
for Doug. Doug was sick the whole month, so Courtney had to sing the record and then just overdub it.
Yeah. Robots.
John A. Mutt. Did John A. already get a question in? I think he did. This is his second one.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. Some of these people are doubling up.
Dude, I didn't even
Wow.
notice. Holy hell.
Damn.
What was the easiest song for you guys to create for the record? Like, which one just came the most naturally? It's a tough one, actually.
It's interesting because
Easier.
most of them were pretty easy. Like Dreams is almost not like very similar to the demo in terms of instrumentation. Better Yesterday is
Yeah.
very similar. Transient Colors is very similar.
I think it
Over
was
House
like-
Way were written fast.
Yeah, our thing with the entire record was just not to overthink it. Like, if you don't overcomplicate it, then it's going to be accessible for everyone. So,
Yeah.
One that came naturally, like Doug came to us with Better Yesterday, kind of like done acoustically, and then we were together at Mike's Cottage, and that came together pretty naturally as a band. Like when we played it for the first time and like finished up the little bridge, and that was a fun one.
Yeah, like the instrumentals for that just were so natural and shit, and we didn't really have to overthink or think about it twice when we actually got to the studio. Like Courtney heard the demo and he was like, "Yeah, that's
I
the song."
remember.
Yeah.
I remember hearing so many of like Doug and Fitz like working on like those leads. Like those leads just came about. So like I remember being like when we were jamming them at the cottage, being like, "Dude, those are so tasty." Like
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
Doug
those
already
leads.
had most of those leads in mind before we even like got together to jam that one.
Yeah, a lot of the leads, a lot of the post chorus lead was all done up, but the chorus
Yeah.
was mostly Fitz. Like you know how Fitz does it.
And those
Huh.
leads like definitely stand out in that song. It's a huge part of that song. Like behind the vocals, like you want to hear that, like the big bend before the second verse, like that one always gets me.
Dude, every
Oh,
time I
yeah.
hear that, I'm like, holy shit, Van Halen, buddy.
Dude, I
Yeah.
can't focus on anything else in the song that's happening. I'm literally just like,
Oh, dude, the first
Yeah.
time I listened to it in my room when it came out on November 20th, I sat there and I was like, oh, like just like it's so dirty.
Like that live, it has to be Fitz with the air blowing, right? In his hair.
Turn the
Fucking,
volume
like,
up to
spotlight.
200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound guy's
Just
losing his mind. He's like,
blast it
turn that down. Fitz is just cranking it. We have that 20.
Dude, that's it, man. It's gonna happen. All right, last question. Let's go. How did you guys decide the order of the songs, the track list? I don't even remember like how we did it. Like,
I kind of like had
did
a
we
list
do
of it, and I showed it,
yeah,
and then like we kind of like I remember like it was just it just kind of made sense. We kind of all had like an idea of how it was gonna go though. Like
dude.
Yeah.
In the
everyone kind
studio,
of knew.
I remember in the studio we were like, Transient Colors is gonna close the record. I think we were all in agreement that Better Yesterday felt like the best opener.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
It's like I did jot down the list, but it was kind of just like what made sense. Like obviously,
Dude,
like,
I mean,
obviously, Dreams wasn't gonna be the third song. You know, like it was like all of it kind of made
yeah,
it flowed in
Sway,
such a natural
Sway
way.
felt like the second.
I guarantee you could all ask us in different rooms, like, explain to me why this song is at its position, and we'd all say the exact same thing for every
Yeah.
single song. There's like a
'Cause-
reason everything's where it is.
Because it's sort of like Blue in the Dark too, in the way that most of the songs on the record, like Blue in the Dark, is sort of lined up the same way. You know?
Like we knew Aforementioned was going to be the single back then. That's the second
Yeah.
song. Just like Sway, we knew it was going to be the single, which is the second song. And like Blue in the Dark and then Lovely Lovely, we felt like we're kind of in similar vein. And they're both track 5.
Dreams and Tide, both a lot more down, relaxed songs, fall, I think, same track on the record as well. Correct?
Not the same track, but like, because I think Tide's like 10, and then Dreams is 8.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
similarly positioned in the record.
Similar
Yeah.
positioned, and you know, Goodbye and Transient sort of being the bigger rock songs at the end of the records.
Yeah.
Just kind of makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, we felt like this was like the best flow for the record for sure. Like, it definitely matters because we're album people, I'd say. Like, you guys all agree, right? Like, I love listening to a record front to back and just
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we also
100%.
do different things. Like some bands have one sound and they do that particular sound for 10 songs, but we kind of do try different things. So it's kind of got to be positioned correctly
Mhm.
or else,
hmm
you know, because like Ryan said, you throw Dreams at the beginning of the record, people are going to get a little confused.
that'd be
Kind
a,
of
that'd be a
disrupts the
wild
flow a
opener.
little.
Be a wild opener, man. No, you know when you throw on a record and it's like on shuffle, doesn't it piss you off?
Oh, dude. Oh my God. I had this conversation. I was working with a guy and I accidentally had hit shuffle and was showing him the record. He says, "Oh, your record came out." I was like, "Yeah." And it was actually on shuffle and the next song was wrong. And I was like, "Oh, hold on. We got to start over because it's the wrong order." And he's like, "Oh, does that matter?" And I was like, "What do you mean does that matter? What do you mean, my guy?"
So true, man. So true. If with any record, I'm like, I can't listen to this if it's not like in the right order. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
But
think
yeah.
I would ever let myself listen to an album on shuffle.
Yeah, it's just disorienting. Confuses me. It tires me out.
It's just wrong. We'll
Makes
put it
me
that
dizzy.
way. Should be illegal.
Yeah.
But yeah, that wraps it up, guys. That's fan Q&A for Hello It's You. What a friggin' record, eh?
Cheers. Keep streaming it so we can actually buy a Tesla. One Tesla.
for the
For the
whole
band.
band.
We tour in
That's actually what we
the
tour in
Tesla.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, we pull a trailer, but we tour in a Tesla.
There's nowhere to charge.
Not a bad idea.
We
not a
break it
bad
down.
idea.
There's nowhere to charge it.
Dude,
Hey man,
naps,
we'd be pulling up in style. We'd be like,
naps would be amazing. It's such a quiet car. Just, put your shoulder on one of the dudes and just pass it.
yeah, and then you got a trailer like behind it, like fucking.
Wait, trailer what?
Trailer Hewitt. That's our trailer's
Trying not to
name.
say.
Man.
Yeah, that's our trailer's name. Taylor
Yeah.
Taylor Hewitt, if you're watching this, we named our trailer after you. 'Cause it just fits so well, and you're a dope dude. So
Yeah.
Shout out Cheap Date.
Yeah. Shout out.
straight up. Our van was, for those who don't know, Vince Vaughn.
Well, it's Vince
it?
Van.
Vince Van.
Vince
That's
Van.
it.
Yeah.
What did I say? Vince Vaughn? Yeah, that's just the name. That's boring as fuck.
It's a Vaughn. We travel in a Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Vince
He hangs
Vaughn.
out, plays Call of Duty.
Are you in a Vaughn?
Holy hell. All right, yo, that wraps it up for Hello It's You podcast, I think, though. Like, we can't squeeze out any more juice out of this one, eh?
Nah.
No.
Now we're going to have
Next
to get creative. What
podcast,
should we do next one?
We
Drinking
should
games.
talk about our favorite movie or something. Just let's stop the music talk and friggin'
Yeah.
play video games.
No, we totally could, man. We totally could. We'll do drinking games like Doug said. We could do a Blink podcast. That'd be like 8 hours long.
Yeah. It's a marathon.
Yeah, straight up. But yeah, until next time, dudes. Any last words?
Take it easy.
Take
See
it
you guys.
easy.
Thanks
See
for
you on the
watching.
Blink podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see. All right, boys.
All right.
Sick. Bye
Peace
bye.
out.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace.